Hmm.
Hello, everyone, and welcome
Hello.
to the Spiritual Message Circle. Yay, the second and last one of this month of March. Of March. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to get us to March already. Of February. The last one of February. So anyway, woo!
Yeah, I guess time is really traveling for you today. Wow, we're moving
It's
through a whole. Might as well forget March. We're just going straight into April, guys. Just straight into.
bouncing and crazy, 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 right? Oh my
Mhm.
goodness. So, welcome everyone to the Spiritual Message Circle. I just want to really quickly let you know the order for this evening, and then I'll go back and explain for those who maybe are new and are watching. First on the list is Robert Myers. Robert, we did get your donation. Thank you so much and welcome. Hello, Maureen, watching on Rumble, and she gave a donation too. So she is number two on our list is
Right.
Maureen. And so how this works is for a message, you donate a minimum of $20 during this live show. You can donate via YouTube with a super chat or super sticker, or you can send a Rumble, I think they call it a Rumble rant. You can donate on Rumble as well, or you can actually you could send a Venmo to Goldylocks Productions, and I will actually put that link in the comments as well in case someone needs that. You can click right on it and go over there and make a donation, $20 or more, so that you can get your messages from these beautiful ladies here, beautiful, talented, amazing circle of spiritual professionals. So here we are, all in one space.
Also, I would like to say you must subscribe to join in.
Yes, yes. If you you can watch from YouTube and from Rumble without having to log in or subscribe. But the thing is, if you want to comment and participate and send money in that way, you will have to subscribe either on YouTube or on Rumble, so that we can see your questions, so we can see your comments for you to be able to participate that way. So great point. Thank you, Robin.
You're
Absolutely.
welcome. I've
Okay.
been advertising all over, so
You have.
in other
Yay!
groups, yeah, and so in case people don't know, it's good to
Yes.
know.
Yeah. Yeah. And the beautiful thing about this is we have a lot of viewers, and even if you just want to watch and kind of see how everything goes, everyone gets a message in one way, shape, or form. Our loved ones, I mean, spirit, just how every thing works, so to speak, is that every person watching is participating, and the higher frequencies know this, and you will get messages, whether it's to somebody through somebody else, but they always come through. So if something resonates with you, if you hear a message being given to somebody else, guess what? Then that's probably for you as well. So like they call them like the piggyback messages. So they're for everyone. So all right. So just yeah, February 25th. What's interesting is that the dates for the March Spiritual Message Circle is the exact same. All right. So for March, the Spiritual Message Circles are going to be the same like they were for this month of February, the 11th and the 25th. If you look at March's calendar, it's the same as February's up to, the 20, it's longer than 28 days. But isn't it amazing how the days just kind of like, okay, here we go. repeat. So it may feel kind of strange. That's probably why I was trying to skip ahead to March. Okay, we're done. And so, all right. So just welcome, welcome everyone. Also, would like to let everyone know that we are having a sale right now, or it's not we. It's I can't really control the sales. Spreadshop does, and it lets us know when there's a sale. Right now, all our designs on Spreadshirt. It's shop.spreadshirt.com/Goldylocks Productions, Goldylocks with a Y. And that link is in the descriptions on YouTube and Rumble. So if you scroll down and look at all the links, that link is there. It may say shop and take you to Goldilocks Productions page, but you can get to it from there as well. So it's 15% off until Tuesday evening. So if you want to look at, we've got new designs. Now, I want to encourage you to go check it out, become familiar with the shop if you're not already. Uh, kind of maybe, make your list on what products you're interested in and what designs. And I'm going to upload more designs tomorrow, like Ruth and Robin's. Okay, and so these are spring designs. These are St. Patrick's Day, whatever they want. It's going to be designs like that as we are moving forward, and it's always fun. So keep that in mind that more designs are going to be uploaded tomorrow. And I will let y'all know by my showtime tomorrow night if it's all done. But you definitely want to, if you're not familiar with our shop, to become familiar with it and look at all the designs. If you want to go specifically to a specific show, on the top menu bar, it says topics. And if you just click down or hover that on that, a drop down menu comes, and that is every show. The seasonal ones is Goldilocks Production seasonal designs, but every show has designs, and you can click on that and look at all the show designs. So it's really fun. You can spend a lot of time looking at all the designs because it's fun, and we had a lot of fun creating these designs. So all right. So does any one of you beautiful ladies have any messages or anything you feel like you need to share before we get started?
Yes, actually, I do. Okay, sorry, guys.
I love your messages.
I know.
Don't be sorry.
All right, so everyone that has joined us this evening, everyone just take a nice deep breath. Release the day, the worries, whatever you might be feeling. Just be free and be open to hearing the message. Like Tiffany had mentioned, some of the messages may be for another, may come over to you as well. Be open to everything. Know that healing energy is surrounding each and every one of you so that you can step into your highest vibration, letting go of all those little aches and pains that you might be feeling in your body so you're feeling your freshest self. I feel like as we move into spring, this is kind of like we're purging, kind of like cleaning out the closet, so we're cleaning out our own personal closets. So you guys are getting ready to be renewed into this beautiful spring. So be completely open to the messages and the energies that are coming forth this evening. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful messages.
Great.
Okay, so I want everyone to check their volumes. I hear somebody laughing.
Yes, because
Oh,
I'm in an area where the television is really loud in the other
oh,
room. I'll
okay,
mute
okay.
myself.
Hold on, let me say something here. um, all right. All right, so we are good for tonight. These are the hosts that we have. Um, so yeah, wow, that just threw me off. Okay, so anyway, that was a beautiful message, Melissa. And let's just play the 432 hertz tuning fork for a minute and just let everything wash away, wash off. Just take some deep breaths. Ooh, there we go. There. Now I feel tension has lifted. That's good. Okay. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful. All right. So first we have on the list is Robert for messages, and then, like I said, Maureen. You still have plenty of time for those watching who maybe want to jump in and join in. Absolutely, feel free to do so. So the order that messages are given, as far as like Melissa usually opens, she's first. It's Robin. Melissa, Ruth, Robin, and Carol Ann. And that's the order of how messages are given. All right, so let's just sit back, enjoy the messages that are given this evening. And we're going to start with, like I said, with Robert and Melissa. Take it away.
Thank you very much. And thank you, Robert, for being number one, jumping on the bandwagon this evening. Okay, so Robert, what I'm getting for you is there is a wave of information that's coming for you. And I also get a whale. Okay, I feel like I'm going to tap into a bunch of animals tonight. So the whale is like the record keeper. So this is how you have to connect in to find out more of what you're wanting to understand, right? So I'm seeing the whale, I'm seeing a lot of information, I'm seeing a lot of things, and I also feel like you're listening, or um like I feel like an audiobook of some sort. I feel like you're listening to something, so you're gaining some kind of knowledge that's helping you to remember something else. And I'm also getting like the throat chakra with you as well, so it's time for you to speak to whoever it is that you need to speak to, whether it's yourself or to somebody else. So I'm going to leave that with you. Thank you, Robert.
Okay, Robert, thank you for being here. If I'm not mistaken, I believe the card that I drew for you tonight is one that I drew the other night on the show. So just check this out. And it's all about being a people pleaser. They're wanting you to take back your power, to stand in your truth and to own it, and to always speak your truth. Don't worry about what anyone else thinks of you. What you think of yourself is what's important. Nothing else matters. And they're telling you that you've come so far. Be very gentle with yourself. And that was a message from Gayla Akashana from the Goldylocks Productions Energized cards. And just take a look at that symbol there, Robert, and you can feel the energy and the vibration from that. So just remember to really, stand in your truth and don't let anything sway you.
Hello, Robert. Thank you for being here today. Sorry about a loud television in the other room. But anyway, you're talking about, your guidance is talking about music and water. So I feel like you're raising your vibration because I pulled the guitar here. So you're talking about raising your vibration through music and water. And so the water is going to regenerate you, and the music is just going to add extra energy and raise your vibration up. Because I did get two sea animals. I have a sea turtle here, if I can get it, and I had a whale, but I dropped the whale on the floor, so I didn't want to bend over. So you also had a whale. This is a sea turtle. The sea turtle is just keep swimming. Go with the flow of the energy that's coming for you. You also have a seahorse, and the seahorse is just floating around in the water, but it's a seahorse key. So things are being unlocked for you. You also got lost and found. So things are being unlocked. You're also going to find new things. So, or if you lost something, you're going to find that as well. But they're telling me new things are coming for you. So you're going to find out new information. I also have a sailboat here. So you're sailing around on the water. And I do see you taking a trip. I still see this trip where you're taking a trip in the water. And I feel like it's tropical because we have a hula girl here. And so the hula girl is telling me that you're taking a trip to the tropics in the near future, and she's talking about dancing and music. So just going with the flow and just letting all this new energy come to you. You're going to get new information. So I'll leave that with you, Robert.
Wow, I'm up already. Robert, I got something French for you this evening. Instead of Scotch, I have French. Fait accompli. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Means an accomplished fact. I had to look it up on my phone. I wasn't sure. It means something has already happened. And let me see. It means something that has already happened or been done and cannot be changed. So I think that it also means, it can also mean something that has already happened or accomplished. And I think that's applies to you because something, you made a decision, you've completed it, and something is done. So hands off now, leave it alone. Don't second guess yourself is kind of what I get. And I also have, I feel like I have a mother on the other side. So I don't know if your mother has passed, Robert, but I feel like I have a mom here, and she's showing me a peony. At first I thought it was a rose, but I believe it to be a peony. And I hope that you're familiar with that flower and the scent. And it comes out late, like May, I would think, in the colder climates. I forget where he lives. And I have a lady here. I seems to me to be your mom, and I feel as if I have a necklace on. It could be pearls, or it could be it's something like that, a light colored, something like this, like what I'm wearing, something like this. And I feel as if she is on the other side, and I feel like I'm singing if I am her. So I don't know if she sang like in church or a choir, or she just liked to sing. But I also, she's talking about Frank Sinatra. So I have a feeling that she may have met him. I think he's passed, Frank Sinatra, but she's enjoying his music. So I hope that means something to you. And know that you've accomplished what you set out to do. And so leave it alone now. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Wow, beautiful, beautiful messages. And Robert says, music is constant with him. Sharp cards. He is part French.
Oh, okay.
And his mother left, wow, 39? That was young, Robert. Her name is
Aw.
Barbara. Barbara, then, is her name. Aw, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful messages, and we just love and appreciate you, Robert. Thank you so so much. And I must say that now that I've when each of you are giving your messages, and I can see you in a bigger screen, all of you ladies look so nice tonight. All of your outfits, your hair, everything just looks really good. Kudos, team.
Wow.
Yes,
Woo.
Robert, that sucks, right? It really, yeah. My mom too, and I'm sure many, yeah. So,
Mhm, mhm.
yeah. All right. So now let's
Well,
just
she's here.
change it to, um, yeah,
Did you
uh,
get new glasses, Tiffany?
yeah, I did. Yes.
You're beautiful.
Thank you, thank you. And so, Robert, like Carol Ann says, love never dies, and we all know that. All right. It's just they just transformed, and they still come to us in different ways, but they're still with us. So, all right. Oh, Marcia, yeah. Hi, everyone. Is it too late to sign up? No, Marcia. It's never too late to sign up unless we're saying goodbye.
I know we just started. We're only 20 minutes
We
in. We have
just
time.
started, Marcia. Go for it. So, all right. So, because we're going to start with Marcia, if you sign up right now, you'll be number 3, and we're getting ready to go to the number 2 on the list, which is Maureen. Now, just know that when I say the numbers, it's just for this list. You all are number 1. And
Right.
there she is. Wow, Marcia, you are fast. Okay, so Marcia's number 3.
All right.
Marcia is fast with that. Woo! All right. So
She's mastered Venmo. Good
I
kid.
know, right? She has. She's like, oh yeah, I got this now. All right. So yeah, done. Yay. All right. So here we go. Maureen, are you still with us? Yay. All right, Maureen, it's your turn. Here we go. Take it away, Melissa.
Thank you so much. Hello, Maureen. The first thing I get for you is a heart, and then I get several flowers. Okay, so I'm getting with what I've drawn here for your name and what I know about you. This is about opening up your heart, even though some of it still has some damage. Okay, they're wanting you to go forward and create this beautiful life for yourself. Okay, there are no more anchors to hold you back anymore. It's about you springing forward, right? Because I feel like these are spring flowers. I almost feel like they're kind of like daffodils, and then some of them feel like daisies. You know what I mean? So they're, to me, those are like fun flowers. You know what I mean? So I feel like there needs to be more fun going on in your life, and it's time for you to create this beautiful garden that I see before you. So dream big, my friend. Dream big. I'm gonna leave that with you.
Hi, Maureen. Nice to have you here tonight. And the first card I pulled for you says, "Bless your heart." And it's just such a beautiful card. And it says, "Reach out for emotional and spiritual support to heal and mend your heart." And I feel like you've been doing a lot of healing work. I feel like you've been doing some forgiveness work. Um, and I feel like it's time for you to move on. It's time for you to let go of things that you have no control over. And, there's so much to look forward to in life. There's so much ahead of you to bring you joy and bring you happiness. So just keep that in mind. And make sure that you're always open to that as well. And the other card I drew for you says, "Be present and live in the moment." And that's a beautiful symbol right there. And, we want to always live in the moment, because if we're living in the moment, then we're present. We're not stressed out about the future. We're not depressed about the past. We're living in the now. So always try to focus on that, because that's where you're going to get your clarity and you're going to get your inner calmness and peace of mind. So I hope that resonates with you, Maureen.
Hello, Maureen. Thank you for being here today. So I pulled a handful of charms out for you. So I have some feathers here, and these are angel feathers because I also pulled an angel. And so I have a lady stepping forward. She is with your son, a lady and a man, actually, with your son. And she's surrounded by beautiful angels. So she's talking about the holy angels that are surrounding you. They're protecting you and they're helping you. They're also showing me beautiful flowers. And so the lady is like a mother figure. I don't know if your mother has passed on, mother or a grandmother figure. Actually, she's showing me beautiful, colorful daisies. This is a white daisy. And it's a kaleidoscope of colors. And she's telling me that all the things that have happened to you are turning into a big, beautiful masterpiece. So I feel like your broken pieces that fell off, all the stuff that the worry, the grieving, and all that stuff, you're picking it all up. Ooh, and I'm getting the chills. And you're making it into a beautiful masterpiece. Good news is on the way. They're talking about the good news. And you are lighting the way, because I got light the way. And look, it says 634. So you can make that into an angel number. Just combine the numbers together and see what you come up with. But you are lighting the way. So you're getting new information and new light codes. I also got a heart. They're showing me lots of hearts, actually. And this is a rose quartz heart. And so they're telling me that your heart chakra is just really expanding and opening up. You're coming out of all this grieving process and it's opening up. Also, your son is showing me when he was a little boy and he was dressed up as a cowboy. So he's showing me a picture of himself as a small child. I want to say he looks to me to be like 4 or 5, 6 years old, and he was dressed up as a cowboy, and he's also with a man who is dressed up with the cowboy that's with the lady. So they come together. He's like, "Mom, you're very protected." And he's telling me that he loves you very much and he comes around often. And he's talking about going to Disneyland. So when he was little, he wanted to go to Disneyland because here he had Mickey Mouse. This is a Mickey Mouse key. So they're telling me new things are opening up for you. Good luck, because I have a horseshoe. So, and they're talking about your cat, because I got a cat here, and they're telling me the cat is going through different dimensions. So it's interdimensional, and your son is telling me that the cat actually goes with him and they go off on a little journey. And where he's at, it's very colorful and blue and beautiful, and everything makes music. So he's talking about how important it is to have music around you. And I know I picked up a lot. I have a thoughts. What does the thoughts say? And the thoughts is about being playful. So they want you to have fun and enjoy yourself. The thoughts is bringing you good luck and prosperity as well. But enjoy life while you're still here on the planet because you have new things coming for you. So I will leave with that with you, beautiful Maureen. And I love you.
Wow. Okay, I'm up. I was just looking something up. Maureen, thank you for joining us. I just want to look at. I also have your son, and he. This is funny. He is with another gentleman, which I think passed after him, and they're kind of trucking along like a Cheech and Chong. They're dancing to "Trucking" by Grateful Dead. So I don't know if they're just enjoying the song. It was something about trucking, something you like to do, or if he is saying they're dead and they're grateful. I'm not sure. But so I'm going to pass that on to you. I also get, I was looking to see if orange blossoms are white. I think they might be because I have these flowers falling from the sky from their hands to you. Yes, they are white. Exactly. Okay. I have this bunch of flowers, and they're falling down in like petals surrounding you. And then I was like, gee, I can't figure out what flower that is. And I got the words orange blossom. So I hope that is meaningful to you. I hope you like those. It's a beautiful scent. I'm also getting well, Robin was talking about putting something about putting the pieces back together. I think everybody's message was similar to that. And the thought of a stained glass window or a piece of stained glass is what you remind me of. All those broken pieces come together and form a beautiful piece of artwork. And that's the big picture that we don't see when we're going through all these trials and tribulations and things like that, losing someone. We don't see the big picture, but the big picture is put together like a stained glass window. Each piece is meaningful and adds to the whole picture. And I think Robin was saying maybe something about a quilt, or I'm sorry if I'm correct, if I'm quoting you wrong. But I got the gist of what she was saying. And I also got the word detective. I don't want you to give up. I don't want you to spend your days ruminating, but know that this, and I do get cold, but it's not going to stay that way. And I've seen a lot of cases been solved many years after the fact. So don't give up hope in that. But I think, particularly what Ruth was saying, we have to turn things over sometimes. We do everything we can, but we can't live waiting for the other shoe to drop, which is the way it feels to me. You're still young and you have a life worth living. Not only that, you have an obligation and you have a sole purpose. So please don't forget that, because we need you here. Thank you very much for joining us tonight.
Wow, beautiful, beautiful messages. And Caroline pulled me in so much, I was just sitting here like, wow, that's so great. Oh, wait, I'm up next. Okay, hold on.
No, that was very beautiful. And when she said detective, I saw Inspector Gadget, the cartoon, and I felt like her son was showing that to me. Do 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 do.
Oh, yeah,
Inspector
yeah,
Gadget.
yeah.
Yeah, so everything is coming together.
Yep.
Beautiful kaleidoscope of stained
That's
glass.
what it was.
I love
Yes.
That-
Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you.
Yeah, and
Thank
Robin
you.
validated my daisies because she pulled up that daisy, and I
Yes.
said,
Oh.
I also have all these daisies on my plate there or on the paper.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I love how all the messages just kind of all like blend together. So
It's
Yeah, it's
beautiful.
pretty cool.
beautiful.
Beautiful. So, so beautiful. Wow. And of course, thank you, Maureen. You know, we love and appreciate you as well. And so, there's still plenty of time if you would like to participate this evening and get your message from these four beautiful, wonderful, divinely guided soul sisters sitting here with me this evening. There's still time to join. So, who we have next is Marsha from Feng Shui My Space. Marsha.
Hello, beautiful Marsha. Thank you for being here today. So, Marsha, I get for you the energy is woo off the chain for you. Okay, you're busy, busy, busy between your kids, your family, your work, back and forth, all over the place. You're doing a great job. You're keeping it all together. This is what you're supposed to be doing because this is what your passion is. This is all parts of your passion. They're all like, and sometimes it feels like you're juggling, but you're really not. You're keeping it all very balanced. So I want to let you know that. I feel like there's some kind of surprise coming, like some kind of surprise. I don't know what it is. I feel like it's in a box. I feel like it's a surprise. So there, just know that there's something that's coming up for you that's a surprise for you. So I'm going to leave that with you, Marsha. Thank you.
Hi, Marcia. This is so funny because I got all about you being busy too. It says busy times and multitasking. And it says, take charge of your schedule during the busy time and honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. And I really like that card because, a lot of times we stay busy because maybe there's something that, we don't want to deal with, we don't want to feel, we don't want to think about. Sometimes we stay busy because we feel like we need to accomplish so much. So just take a look at that, when you're constantly busy. I mean, it's good to keep ourselves occupied, but, sometimes you just kind of need a little bit of a break to make sure you're taking good care of you. And the energized card I drew for you is a message from Robin, and it says, you have the magic within you. Look at that beautiful symbol there, Marcia. And
Nice.
you do have the magic within you. So, don't forget about that. Just let it explode out of you and keep shining your beautiful light.
Hello, Marcia. Ooh, I got a lot of stuff. Look, I pulled a beautiful crown of roses and it's all sparkly. And so I have a lady that came forward and she's a geisha girl. And she has roses all over the top of her head and they are sparkling, really beautiful sparkles of light. So all this energy is coming off of it and it's sparkling all over. And I feel like sparklers, are just sparkling all around. She's telling me that you're getting lots of new stuff. So I feel like you're getting new clients, new everything. You're being renewed. So all this new is coming to you, and I see beautiful flowers. And so she's telling me that she's from one of your past lives. So I believe you had a past life back in that time period where there were geisha girls. So you have an Asian past life. They're talking about that very clearly. And I had dragons. So I pulled two dragons, so the dragons are all around you, actually, and they're just breathing fire on everything. They're just lighting everything up, and just all this new stuff is coming. They're fierce, so they want you to stay fierce. And so the lady, the geisha girl that's with me right now, she's showing me flowers, and she has a message for you because I have this flower here and it says, you are a badass. Excuse my language, but I feel like what you're doing is you're too busy taking care of everybody else and not yourself. So your guidance is telling me you need to take time for yourself and that you're free to fly. See, you got free to fly. 107, free to fly. So do something for yourself. And they're talking about a love connection. So I don't know if you're in a relationship right now, but there is a love connection. And here I have this, the angel with a bow and arrow. He's shooting an arrow at you, and he's saying there's a love connection coming. If you're not in one now, and if you are in one, it's going to just bloom. It's going to get beautiful. So I will leave all that craziness with you. I love you, Marcia.
Hey, Marcia, thank you for joining us tonight. Um, I as soon as Robin brought up the dragon, I had already written down the dragon serpent thing that I had seen for you, I think on the last show that we did. And I don't know if you heard that. Somebody had it. I don't usually see dragons, but I got this like sculpture kind of thing. And one of the ladies explained to me that that is a Chinese dragon. It's a mixture of it doesn't have wings. I think it was Tiffany said it doesn't have wings. It looks like a dragon and a serpent. So I wanted to bring that up again because I see that again for you. And also, I have a lady here wears gold chains. I feel like I have gold chains on if I am her. She's talking about tea, drinking tea. And I think you're both out eating with chopsticks. So I don't know if you have a lady that left the earth plane early. She said, I left early. So she may have been not that old when she passed away, but she's here and she's around, very curious. And I also see some kind of anniversary for you. Maybe it belongs to this lady, a passing anniversary or something to that effect. But I have the word anniversary here if you're not married. And I also see you with a backpack and a trip and like a hike, like hiking or a walk. And I see like a little backpack. It could be one of those purses, but I feel as if I'm striding along if I am you. And I think that's something that you do, walk or something like that. And I see like a trail, and there's a very nice view as you come up this hillside. So I don't know if that is a plan in your future. I also see you running around town. I don't know if you have a hatchback, but I see you throwing stuff in the back of the car. Like I have rolls of fabric. I have this lamp. I have this poster board. I don't know. I have this. I have a box of something else. Some gold things, pillows, something with tassels. I have all this stuff in the back of my car. So I don't know if you're picking up things for a client. And I also, this lady is telling me you're going to be in a new division or like a new housing project or a new area that you have not been in before, and it'd be very fruitful for you. So there you go. I hope that works for you. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful messages. And sorry, I was laughing my butt off when Robin's showing the little Cupid with, every time I see Cupid, I'm like, who gives a fat, chubby little baby a weapon? I mean, really, I was laughing. I'm sorry. I'm like, really? Is that the smartest thing to do? Like, I'm going to trust this little baby?
I couldn't think of what to call the little guy. You said it, Cupid. I'm like, what is this thing called? I can't remember.
Cupid is more like a jester sometimes, right? I mean, come on. Anyway, so I'm sorry. That was just, I was laughing. So I wanted to let you know. But, and Marcia loves to laugh. A lot of laughter in her life, too. So she's like, thank you, everyone, of course. Yes. Melissa and Ruth and Robin and 107. She likes the number. Love it. Yes, she does walk. Thank you. I love you, ladies, and thank you. Well, we love you too, Marcia. And, I'm just going to put Marcia's website up here. She's feng shuiing my space right now. And she is very thorough, very dedicated, very, very good. And I highly recommend you book a session with her. So, but allow her to not overwork herself. No, but she is great. She really is.
So do you know if she'll do over the phone, like if you have questions about.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
how.
all the way in Virginia.
Well,
I
yeah, she's in Connecticut, and Marcia
Yeah.
lives here in Sarasota. So yeah, she could definitely do it by phone.
Yeah,
That would be
she'll
great.
you know, you send your she'll tell you via email. You contact each other,
I
and
have a book that I would look in for different placements and stuff about it, but I really don't know what I'm doing when it comes to
then,
that.
then you need guidance because you can
Yes.
you can do it wrong as with anything, right? I mean, with anything really. So you need some guidance from she's really good with it. She's a professional. So let her do that. Now I'm getting some
Yes.
feedback. Oh, so of course we love you, love and appreciate you, Marcia. So let me read some of these comments. I'm getting feedback now from Maureen. So thank you all so much for the beautiful messages. Daisies are my mom's favorite flowers. I always made sure to put some in the cemetery for her. My son always wanted to play the cowboy when we played cowboys and Indians. I got a new detective on my son's case. Should be having another meeting soon with them. When
Good.
I think of the people who've done this to my son, instead of hate, I pray for them. I'm not condoning what they've done, I'm praying for them. And I'm learning to love myself again and forgive myself of regret. Oh, Maureen.
Good girl.
Oh,
We love you,
that's
Maureen.
we love you.
Yeah, we love you, Maureen, and thank you for for sharing that. That's deep, girl. That's deep. Wow. So
I'm chilled. I got the goosebumps all over me.
right,
Wow.
that's wow. And now Maureen usually doesn't express herself so easily that way, so that's huge. By her stating that is huge. So you really have, yeah, you really have expanded that love that you are. So keep on,
That's
keep on.
powerful.
Yes, so powerful, all of you. I love when we all grow and ascend and expands together. And of course, we're all sitting here, and I know each and every one of us sitting here in this circle, we're the ones that's all peace, love, and light. And the same person though in front of us when we're driving who doesn't turn their blinker on, and we go, "Oh, mother, you can't turn your blinker on." Yes, that's us too. Because we're living life.
I have to say that I've learned to calm that down a little bit because you can get a little out of control, you know what I mean? And then you back up your own traffic that way, things
That's
slow you down because you're in such a hurry. So
Yeah.
you're like, all right, we're getting there in divine time. But I always say you could have used your blinker. That little thing on the side there. Mm-hmm.
So the newest thing is what my husband does this is say, "Down that their blinker fluid must be out." And I'm stopping. I'm
Yeah.
like, "Their what?" And it's a joke because there's no blinker fluid. But so I was just like, "What are you talking about?" But yeah, it's if we could turn it around and kind of be playful with it. Sometimes we just express ourselves and that's it. It's done. It's over. And that's fine. Just don't let it turn into road rage. It's completely something different. Which we're not going to do that. We don't have time for that. So and that's just not the energy we want either. So yeah.
No, that's actually a really horrible energy.
Yes.
I was sitting out on the porch one day and these two cars went by and I guess they weren't paying attention. It was early in the morning. It had to be like 7:00. And one just missed hitting the other one. They slammed on their brakes. The other one backs up. And then, the one's yelling and screaming and saying things like I've never even heard before. And I'm like, you could feel that energy. It felt like a train coming at you. It was awful. But nothing happened. They left.
Yeah.
But just the feeling of that energy, I haven't felt something like that in a long time. And it was very powerful.
It felt like a fireball, didn't it?
Yes.
Two energies, and then it's a fireball energy.
It was terrible.
It's a very, very negative, very, very terrible energy to feel that. And so, no, I'm just saying, windows are up. No one's going to hear me. I'm not going to say that
Yeah.
to somebody, but it's just, expressing and move on. But, you know, yeah, we don't need that right
No.
now.
We should
And
just carry signs in our car, and when we go by them, it'll hold it up and it'll say "nice blinker." Or nice turning signal. Yeah, turning signal, same thing. Yeah.
We must get an app that's attached to our phone and have like a little digital thing, because if they're in front of us, they're not going to see it. So we have to go across the front of the windshield, so maybe backwards so they can read it.
Nice blinker.
Backwards.
Where's your blinker fluid?
Mark, hello. That's right. Middle lane. Where are you going?
that is
Have a bee flying by. Biatch.
Oh, Maureen, we love you too. She's like, she loves us all. We love you too. So, I have a funny story, really. Oh, hello, Linnell. I have a funny story, just real quick. So I was, this is when I was doing all the expos and with people and with other in our profession, we get together and we're just acquaintances at this point, right? I wouldn't consider us, really close friends. We see each other, we're acquaintances, and so we would go to dinners together, like in these expos, especially if it was weekend ones. We would maybe go to dinner together. Or we would go, have coffee or just hang out. And then, there was one morning. So, we're all, of course, just being, who we are. And then this one girl I was with, now I've known her for a long time, and she's never ever seen me get behind the wheel with my mouth. And so I drove, and we were in the Dunkin' Donuts drive-through, and somebody, in this particular place is another state. They had two windows. You go to this one first, and then the other one. And so, someone just pulls in front to go to the other one. I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. And then he didn't want to move. And it was like, I can't get around this person. And so I was just waiting, being patient and stuff. And so then, I kind of inch up a little bit, honk, and so then he pulls up, and then he waits. And then so I get the stuff and I'm getting ready to drive, and I have to drive by him, and he's like flagging me down, and he's like yelling at me, like, how dare I honk at him. I put my head out the window, and the words that came out of my mouth to this person, and the guy just looked at me, and he gets in his car and leaves. And my friend was like, she just looked at me, and she went and told everybody the story, and no one would believe her. She doesn't talk that way. Not Tiffany. She doesn't do that. She's like, no one believes the story. And I'm laughing.
Oh my gosh.
Because they never got in the car with me. But that was funny. I think, did Carol Ann freeze?
No, I'm here.
No, she's still here.
He's just being really quiet.
He's being really quiet.
No, I'm listening. I was just looking something up. No, I'm listening.
So Linnell been shoveling and splitting wood for, oh, wow, a 96-year-old man I help out with. So glad I made the space. Yes, absolutely. It's nice of you helping him. Wow, he must be a wealth of knowledge. 96-year-old. Yeah, that's nice.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah. Yes. So this has been lots of fun. Did anyone want to share anything else?
Just get ready to spring into March. Renewal is on the way. You are renewed. You are recalibrated. You are at whatever you need to be read. Okay, so it's like, get ready, because it's going to be like rock and roll time. Your dreams, dream bigger so that you can create those dreams in your life right now. Right now. Right now. Because it's always now. Thank you.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Let's do this. What kind of short and sweet. With the first thing you get on how, maybe a little prediction, a little crystal ball thing here. Short and sweet phrase, words, or whatever you want to use for how you feel March is going to be, other than the spring forward, like what Melissa said. Couple words or a phrase. First thing you think of when I say March, other than, and Melissa, don't say your birthday because we already know that. That's understood. So that's your birthday month. So let's just go with the first couple of things. Melissa, go.
March is about spring, and all I see is flowers. I see flowers because spring brings those flowers. So I see flowers. That's what I say.
Yeah. Ruth.
Manifesting. I feel like it's a really great time for people, and I feel like there's going to be a lot more of these energy waves, and it's going to really assist people with manifesting exactly what they want. And I think it's going to be surprising to a lot of people how easy it is to do that too, because we've been taught, it's so difficult to do, and we've believed that and told ourselves that for so long, but it isn't. It's very easy. You just have to get the right mindset, make sure you have no blocks to all that goodness coming to you. But I feel like March is going to be a huge month for manifesting for everyone.
Yay. That's beautiful. Robin.
I feel like we're marching into action. We're marching into action and we're getting stuff done. And I feel like our old garbage that we've been holding on to, we're getting rid of. And not only am I doing that, but almost every one of my friends are telling me they're doing the same exact thing. Oh, yeah, I went through my closet and got rid of all my clothes today. We're all doing that. And I think it's very important. So when spring comes, we can get all the new stuff that's coming for us will be renewed. The beautiful flowers that Melissa was talking about, because our roots are growing into something beautiful, but we have to get rid of the old stuff. And so we're marching into action and getting it done. Get her done.
Get her done. Get her done. Here's your sign. All right. So, Carol Ann.
Okay. Everybody used more than 3 words, right?
They did. I know. Yeah.
I just went with
We
it.
do not follow directions.
I'm sorry. What did she say?
We don't follow directions.
We don't follow directions.
Oh, okay.
I must have missed the 3 words. Sorry.
Okay. I got something to read. Do you want to hear it?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay, good. This is from connectus.com. And I was going to read it before. It's short. Fill my soul prayer. Dear God, thank you for the unsurmountable beauty of the green rolling hills, the magnificent sounds in the warm air, the prismatic colors that surround us, and the sunshine beaming down from the cloud-smeared skies. This is just a fraction of the wonderfulness of heaven, but this is the most beauty my human eyes have seen. So, Lord, I pray that you would capture this exquisite scene and fill my soul with it for the rest of my days. I want to be filled with this picture, because this picture is you. In your name, I pray. Amen.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Very nice. Thank you for sharing.
Did you like it?
Carol Ann. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. That was very nice.
I thought it was springy.
Yeah.
Very beautiful too. Yes.
Well, and see, March really is our new year. You know that's part of the whole
Yes.
twisting,
Rebirth.
turning. So March 21st, 22nd with the spring equinox, we should be saying Happy New Year, because that's the actual New Year. Listen to nature. Nature's telling you when the new year is. When you make these resolutions in January, why would you want to start something new in the dead of winter? Winter, when you're supposed to be sleeping, and so you're fighting against nature. And when you fight against nature, nature wins. I'm gonna tell you. So your resolutions go down the tubes until you start in March, until you start with spring,
With your
and you'll
rhythm.
have, like Ruth said, you can manifest so much more powerfully if you work with nature, not against nature. Let's look at nature's calendar, nature's cycle. Let's look at the nature's cycle. And so I feel like we're going to level up. I feel like it's this next from March on, it's just going to, yeah, I don't have a word for it.
Well, that
I
makes
liked how
total
you said
sense.
level up.
Yeah, there you go. Level up. Level up.
Yeah, it makes sense because in the winter, my fish hibernate.
Yes.
Everything goes to sleep. Why would you be trying to manifest something when everything is sleeping and dying off?
Right. 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 But see, and that's the thing too, is it really dying off or is it sleeping and then ready to
It,
bloom again? Right.
see, yeah, being renewed, but it has to.
Yeah. And Maureen loved what you shared, Caroline, as well. She said, "Amen. Thanks for sharing. That was beautiful." So,
Oh, thank you. Good. I'm glad you liked it.
yeah, yeah, nice sharing. All right. Well, this was fun and powerful this evening, and we really appreciate each of you who have joined us and sitting in this circle with us. And even if you watched in the replay, I hope that you do gain something from that. I'm sure you will from this show. Just a little reminder to please like and share this show as well. And the spiritual message circles for March, the same exact dates they were for this month, February. So the spiritual message circles for March is the 11th and the 25th. Okay, so be sure to mark your calendars so you don't miss the next spiritual message circles. And so Lynn Elsa, she just got her seeds today for my garden this spring. Try something too, is to save when you're growing something that has seeds, save those seeds. You can dry them out. Once they're dried, and I let them dry out you rinse them off, dry them out for like 2 weeks. Okay, spread them out. You can use cookie pans, these little cookie dishes, whatever, and put paper towels down or napkins, and just let them just air out for a couple weeks. Just put them in like a little ball jar and save them for the next season. They will last for a couple years like that. And this way, you're recycling what you grow. It's very powerful.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I do this with pumpkins that we grow. And, our pumpkin seeds always did better than any seeds that I bought. So it was like, wow, this is really cool. So it's like, why don't we do it? It takes time. It can be a little messy, but it's so worth it. It really is. And you know where they came from, right? I'm always kind of leery of, are these organic or are these that GMO stuff, right? But so try that. I guess everyone needed to hear that. So yes, buy things with seeds so that you can save the seeds and grow yourself. All right. Well, this was a lot of fun. Thank you so much, everyone. We love and appreciate each of you. And we have a fun week this next coming week. Tomorrow night's my show. And then we have this week, we are leaving February, going into March. So the week starts in February, ends in March. So it's to be a powerful time. Absolutely. So thank you, everyone. And we will see you. Well, we'll see you on our personal shows, but the next spiritual message circle, March 11th. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
We hope you enjoyed this evening of loving, healing, and joyful messages. Mark your calendar now to participate in our next spiritual message circle.